Next, I'll meet a family who didn't buy their vacation home, they built it. In North Carolina, and this is where Bruce and Lydia Johnson bought a piece of land on a whim and then for over a year deeply regretted it. They knew they would have to build in order to sell it, but that would cost more money. So Lydia told Bruce, "Bruce, why don't you build the home?" And so he did. He built a home that his wife and 2 sons fell in love with, and instead of selling it, decided to keep it as their vacation home. And the Johnsons only live about 2 towns away, and that's where I'm going to meet Bruce at his workshop.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? This
Doing
is Bruce
fine.
Johnson. He is an expert wood refinisher, woodworker, and contributing editor to Country Living magazine.
Yeah, I do that too.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
And we're trying to get an appreciation for old wood.
That's right.
Going into places, finding it in what they're going to tear down, taking it for yourself. So,
salvage lumber, recycled, whatever you want to call it. It's a great way to add a lot of charm and character to a house compared to just buying new wood.
And it's what you did with your vacation home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So,
whenever I could. Yeah.
So over here's what we had before.
Yeah, if you take a look at this wood, you know, if you walked into a store and saw this, you'd say, hey, this is junk wood, you know. But once you remove that old finish, you find some beautiful old wood. Wood that, in my opinion, is even prettier than the new stuff you buy today. So it's just a matter of sort of unlocking it, you know, unleashing it.
And this is what you unlock it with?
Yeah, you don't need much. You don't have to have any expensive tools. It's just an ordinary belt sander. Anybody can afford one. And it's a great way, as you can see, maybe you ought to take a shot at doing this.
Really?
You know, yeah. Okay. Nothing to it. Just remember to get a good grip on there and go in the direction of the grain of the wood.
Go in the direction of the grain, which is this way.
Which is that way. And always keep the machine moving.
Okay. How's that?
Not bad. See how it's coming out? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You really
that smells like when I take a sauna. Is that kind of wood?
Yeah. Well, anytime the wood gets wet, you're smelling the natural oils in the wood. And what we're doing here is we're taking off that old finish and allowing the wood to show through. I mean, if you took an hour, you could sand this down to where it would look like a new piece of wood.
Right.
But we don't want that. We want that charm. We want that character.
Kind of like me, charm and character.
Oh, well. Could say so, I guess. So. And you know, you can do this any place you want in the house. You know, you can do wainscoting, you can do your baseboards, or like our house at Lake Lure, we did all the floorboards out of heart pine flooring, salvaged out of other old houses.
Well, let's go check out your house then and
see what it looks like.
See what it looks like.
Well, here we are.
Is this your place?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
You like this?
I love the bear.
Just kind of, yeah, the bear.
That's
our bear's our watchdog here. So it was built on the side of a mountain, so of course you have to walk down to get here. So a little steep. Got your boots, you're all right then, but it's worth it once you get here.
What a gorgeous lake.
Isn't it beautiful? I tell you, for all the times I come down here, it still amazes me how beautiful it is. So, just great. And the locals tell the story about this church that is now under 80 feet of water because it was swallowed up when they made the lake.
Oh, so everyone tries to buy the church. The kids are like, oh, it's haunted.
Yeah, haunted. It has to be haunted. Makes for a better story that way. So, but I got to tell you, it feels strange coming down here without my tools and a truckload of lumber and rocks.
You're used to working.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to relax. None of that anymore. No more work.
Well, you know, that rock's a little bit loose. I better get the mortar out and fix that, you know?
And you built your house like it would have been built in the 20s.
We tried to. The whole idea behind our house was we wanted it to look like it was built when the lake was built, 1920s.
It's built on a pretty steep slope there.
Yeah, you know, anytime you've got a mountain lake, it means you've got to cut a ledge in the side of the mountain and build on it, and then hope that gravity doesn't pull it down into the lake.
Don't talk to a woman about gravity. We know.
I can't do anything about that.
So you did this rock wall too?
Yeah. Yeah, laid all the rock wall, and you know, it just looked more natural. You know, we could have gone concrete, would have been a lot faster. Probably, I don't know whether it would have been cheaper.
You are just too competent.
No, it was like learned as I went along on this one.
Was this the first home you built?
Yeah, it is.
You did it the hard way, one how-to book at a time.
Exactly right. You know, but it took me 2 years. You know, this was just what I would do in the afternoons. We'd come down here, and we would put up boards, put in windows, lay rock, whatever needed to be done.
And did you do that pine tree?
Yeah.
You did? I was only kidding.
No,
You did?
Every house has to have a name. So ours is Pine Tree Cottage. So, you know, if you're going to have a name, you've got to have a carving to have your name on. Well, why don't you go on inside, look around. I'm gonna go fix that step.
I knew that's been driving you nuts the entire time.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
loose.
believe it.
You know, somebody might fall down.
It's driving him crazy. The main philosophy behind this home is that it be compatible with the lake. It's not a beach house, it's not a Swiss chalet, it's Pine Tree Lodge. Hence the screen door with the pine trees. And the kitchen is just, well, it's just adorable. They used all reproduction appliances from the 20s, like this oven, the wood handle. And I love the refrigerator. This is porcelain, again with the stainless steel accents. And this microwave is a 1920s original. It can cook a turkey in 2 days. It actually has a 48-hour button. Huh. But when they couldn't go with the 20s, they went with simpler things, especially the wood. They kept it natural and light so that the grain of the wood would be its decoration. And I like how they use these porcelain knobs, which match the porcelain in the appliances. The tile floor has that checkerboard pattern. Very nostalgic. I wasn't even born in this era, and I'm very nostalgic for it. Whenever they could, Bruce and Lydia used recycled wood. The beams and the floors are all salvaged, and it's not always cheap to do this, but you make up for it in charm and age, and gosh darn it, you save a tree. And he's still out there fixing that rock, and you know, it wasn't loose. We should give him something to really fix. Okay, watch this. Okay, now something's broken. Let's go get Bruce. Hey, Bruce, can you come in here for a minute?
Yeah, just a second. What's up?
This, like, I just fell. I walked by it.
It just fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been taking lines from my boys? I mean, what's going on here? No, just kidding. Giving you a bad time.
You got enough tools, though, I think.
I can fix it. Yeah, it was loose already.
He can fix it.
Yeah, it was loose already.
I thought so.
She's wrecking my house.
I was wondering if we could start a fire, though. I'm a little chilly.
Yeah, we can do that.
Did you build this, too?
Well, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I built it twice.
You built it twice?
There's a story behind everything in this house. I had actually picked out the stone I wanted for this fireplace backing. Came in here and spent a couple days laying it up, got about halfway up, and I knew I didn't like it. It just looked wrong. So I brought Lydia down one weekend. I said, what do you think of the fireplace? And she didn't say a word. I said, yep, I don't like it either. So Monday morning, we tore it down, picked out a different rock, and built it a second time.
Oh, so, done deal.
A done deal. So, you know, you've got to make a mistake every now and then, you know. So,
and I love your place. It's really quite cozy. How big is it?
Yeah, it's about 1,400 square feet. Just big enough for the four of us without being anything that's going to be a headache to take care of.
Right.
You know, nobody wants a place you come down to and you got to go to work cleaning it, you know.
Oh, yeah, because you hate fixing things up.
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind the fixing. You know, it's just that who wants to take care of it? You know, who wants to clean it?
And I think it's great that you live only, what, about 30 minutes away?
30 minutes away. Yeah, great. We're going.
Should I leave?
Getting the start. Getting a nice draft going up there.
So you can come as a family with no big plans. You don't have to go to take care of the house. That's great.
Well. So let me get this going here for you.
You can see you got a lot of books.
Yeah, we're into reading. We don't have a television down here.
You don't?
No.
Oh my God, I'm going to break out in a rash.
Yeah,
really?
it makes some people a little nervous, doesn't it? Yeah. Some people feel they have to have a television.
What do you guys do as a family? You mean you talk to each other?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you telling me?
Sounds like a Norman Rockwell, doesn't it? But no, we spend a lot of time down here just literally reading, relaxing, talking to each other, playing cards.
Wow. Are those the boys now? I think I just heard them running up the stairs. I think they're up there somewhere.
One thing about here, you know when someone's home. So should we go track them down?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, what you doing?
I'm playing poker.
You are? You guys know how to play poker?
Yeah.
Who taught you that?
Dad. My daddy.
Does he give you the money to play?
Yeah.
You do? He does? You got some money there?
Sometimes. But we don't play with real money. We play with chips.
Okay, all right. Now, this is Jessica? Is that what your name is?
No.
No, you're Sally?
No.
This is Eric, and this is Blake.
Yeah.
Blake, you're how old?
7.
7, and you are?
11.
11. I would have said 10 and a half, but okay, I'll go with you. 11.
Okay.
So is it too late to deal me in?
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this no TV thing. I may have an allergic reaction, but you know, it's not that I watch a lot of TV. It's just, it's comforting to know that it's there, you know. But for Bruce and Lydia, no TV means time with the kids, to play board games, to go out in a canoe on the lake. And they built their vacation home only 30 minutes away, so they could easily pack up the kids and head out here to the lake with little hassle. Or they could come out alone, have some private time, start a fire, and read a good book.